Hi, this is Craig Martin from make-money-travel-bloggin.com, and today I'm answering another reader question. This question comes in anonymously and it reads, I'm kind of shy about making cold calls to people for advertising. Do you have a recommended script that you use to pitch the opportunity? I'm also still really vague on how much I can charge for advertising for a site of my size. Do you have a formula you use based on traffic, or do you use some other way of establishing a fair price? So to answer the first part of this question about script and cold calling, no, I don't really have a script. What I do have is a media kit. If you go to issuu.com, which is issuu.com, and have a search for indie travel or indie media kit, you'll be able to find that there, and it's really out of date and needs a big upgrade for the end of the year and the 2011 selling period. The script, I guess, is one of two things. One's to get your foot in the door, say who you are, and get the details of the person that you need to talk to. The other way to do it is to kind of establish who you are, make sure you're talking to the right person, otherwise you spend a lot of time going round and round in circles. But the main things you want to establish in your script is what value you can give to the advertiser. And so you're after kind of statements or kind of questions and answers that help show your value to the advertiser. And I would recommend, if you're actually picking up the phone or dialing using Skype and making calls, that you do have a script. If I normally make first contact by email and then move to phone later, and I make sure that I do have like a list of questions and answers to do with stats, but also to do with other stuff. So yeah, scripting before you call is a great idea. Think about the common questions that people are likely to ask, and then adapting that script as you go to make sure it's more communicative and that it works better. The second part of the question is on how much to charge for advertising, and this is really tricky. It really depends on what style of advertising you're doing. But the main thing I'd say is price on value, not on size. By pricing solely on traffic, we're just devaluing the work that we do. So if you've got advertisers that are going to be a perfect fit for your website, then they are going to be more willing to pay advertising money than someone who's kind of a mediocre fit. And so it's about finding the best value for them, for the advertiser, and also about having a good experience for your consumers. The style of advertising, as I said, also varies a lot. For people that are after text link ads, then it's just a numbers game for them. Most of these brokers don't care about click-through traffic. Their bottom line is just driving people up the search engine rankings. So in that case, it's just purely based on page rank. I don't know, page rank 2 and below, I'd charge $20. Page rank 3, $30. Page rank 4, $40. After that point, it gets a bit more tricky, I guess. But you can charge more for links on page rank 5 and above. So the best thing to do is check out some of the forums. Trying to think, Warrior Forum is mainly based on affiliates, but they have some stuff like that. Webmaster Source, and there's just other sites around the place you can check out, and be careful not to go too far down the rabbit hole though. So yeah, but price on value, if you're looking at things like banner ads, test banner ads with sales programs like affiliates, and they're actually going to perform poorly. You never want to price banner ads on a sales basis, but it will give you an idea of how well you can use that space. Measure the amount of click-throughs and things like that on either your own ads pointing to a popular post or a post that you want to promote, or by using an affiliate program. And you'll be able to see how many click-throughs you get, and from there you'll be able to figure out the value for a similar product. If you're making $50 a month on affiliate sales, then you want to be charging someone more than $50 if they're going to be taking that place. If you're making $5 a month on affiliate sales, then don't mention that and charge them $25 for a month or $30 for a month. So that brings me on to my final point that I was going to make is I try to never invoice for less than $200. And that's across all of my sites, from my biggest site, indietravelpodcast.com, down to my small sites that just get a few hundred visitors a month. So that's my bottom line. I'll go as low as about 150, but if someone wants to buy a banner ad on a lowly trafficked site, I will say, okay, it's going to be maybe $20 a month for that, but we'll knock off $40 if you'll pay a year in advance, so that's $200. And that's where I start. People that want to go down to $10 a month, I really don't bother with them. I think by pricing at that, we're just killing each other and beating each other into the ground. So that's my personal minimum. I'll sometimes go as low as 15 a month if we're in cash flow deficit, but the next year when it comes up, I'll bump it up to 20 or 25. And so that's kind of my very minimum for a site that's getting next to no traffic. And okay, you miss some sales, but if people start, the brokers start missing enough sales, then hopefully we'll be able to increase the average pricing of advertising on our sites. So yeah, I hope that's been helpful. Talking about scripting, cold calling. Like I said, I email first, then end up on the phone and have some common Q's and A's, which I try and make more persuasive as time goes on. I've got a media kit, which you can check out at issue.com. And talking about how much to charge. Start at $20 a month. Don't go below that for any type of advertising. But price on the value you offer the advertiser, not on the size of your site. So, hope that was useful, and see you at make-money-travel-bloggin.com. If you've got a question you would like to have answered, make-money-travel-bloggin.com/questions.